What are the different stages of maize growth? Have you ever wondered how maize, a staple crop for many cultures, grows from a tiny seed into a towering plant? Understanding the stages of maize growth is not only fascinating but also essential for those involved in agriculture. Maize growth can be divided into two main phases: vegetative and reproductive. Each phase has distinct stages that influence how communities manage their farming practices. The vegetative phase starts when the maize seed germinates. This is when the first shoots break through the soil. As the plant grows, it develops leaves sequentially. Each stage is identified by the number of visible leaf collars, which are the areas where the leaf blade meets the stalk. The early vegetative stages include V, which stands for emergence, and progress through stages V1, V2, and so on, up to about V18. During these stages, the plant focuses on developing its structure, which is crucial for supporting later growth. From an anthropological perspective, this vegetative phase is important for farmers. It helps them time their interventions like weeding and fertilizing. Traditional and modern farming communities carefully manage these stages to ensure healthy plant growth. Once the plant reaches maturity in the vegetative phase, it transitions into the reproductive phase. This begins when tassels, which are the male flowers, emerge. The first reproductive stage is R1, known as silking. This is when silks appear outside the husks and pollination occurs. Pollen from the tassels fertilizes the ovules on the silks. As the plant continues to grow, it moves into R2, or the blister stage. At this point, kernels begin to form and appear as white blisters. Next comes R3, the milk stage, where kernels fill with a milky fluid. This fluid is mostly starch and has a high moisture content. Following this is R4, the dough stage, where kernels thicken and take on a doughy consistency. The next stage, R5, is known as dent. Here, kernels develop dents on their tops as they mature further. Finally, R6 marks physiological maturity, where kernels reach full maturity and maximum dry weight. At this stage, the plant stops transferring nutrients to the kernels. Understanding these reproductive stages is vital for farmers. They are sensitive to environmental stresses like drought, which can impact pollination and kernel development. The timing and success of these stages influence food security and labor organization in farming communities. For instance, the synchronization of silking and pollen shedding is crucial for successful pollination. This directly affects crop yield, which is essential for the subsistence of many societies. Knowledge of these stages allows farmers to optimize planting dates, apply fertilizers, and plan harvests effectively. In summary, maize growth progresses through a series of vegetative stages focused on plant structure development, followed by reproductive stages where pollination and kernel development occur. Understanding these stages is essential for managing maize as a subsistence crop and appreciating its role in human behavior and cultural practices related to agriculture.